You walk into the casino at 9 p.m. with $200 in your pocket and a feeling that tonight is different. The doors open automatically. Cold air hits your face. The sound of machines fills the room before your eyes adjust to the light. You sit down at the roulette table. You put $20 on red. The wheel spins and lands on red. You win. You let it ride. Red again. Just like that, you have $80 in 2 minutes and you're already thinking about what $500 feels like. 40 minutes later, the $200 is gone. Not some of it. All of it. You're sitting at the table with an empty cup and an empty wallet, and the strangest thought crosses your mind. The ATM is right over there. That thought was not an accident. Nothing that just happened to you was an accident. Every part of that experience, the early win, the speed of the loss, even the location of the ATM was designed, and tonight I'm going to show you exactly how. Every casino game in the world has something built into it called the house edge. It's a percentage, a number that means for every $100 you bet, the casino quietly keeps a piece. Not sometimes. Every single time, on every single bet, forever. Take roulette. There are 37 numbers on a European wheel, 0 through 36. You pick a number, you win. They pay you as if there were only 36 numbers. That one missing number, the 0, is the casino's built-in cut on every spin. That's a house edge of 2.7%. Sounds small. It isn't. Think of it like a coin that's slightly weighted on one side. You wouldn't notice on one flip, but flip it 10,000 times and the result stops being luck. It becomes math. And the casino flips that coin millions of times a day across thousands of players. Slot machines run edges of 10 to 15%. American roulette, with 2 zeros instead of 1, jumps to 5.26. Blackjack has the lowest edge of almost any game, around 0.5%, but only if you play perfectly. Nobody plays perfectly. The house edge doesn't need you to lose tonight. It just needs you to keep playing. Time does the rest. But math doesn't explain why people stay at the table for 6 hours. Math doesn't explain why they drive back the next weekend. That's where psychology comes in, and this is where casinos earn their real money. Look around any casino floor and try to find a clock on the wall. You won't find one. Try to find a window with natural light. There are none. This is completely intentional. When you lose track of time, you lose track of how long you've been there, how many bets you've placed, how much you've actually lost. A waitress appears with free drinks. It feels generous. It isn't. Alcohol lowers your inhibitions, slows your decision-making, and makes you feel more confident than the situation warrants. A slightly drunk gambler bets bigger, stays longer, and makes worse decisions. Every free drink is an investment the casino makes in your losses. Then there's the near miss. You pull the slot lever and get 2 cherries and a lemon. So close. Your brain responds to that near miss almost identically to how it responds to an actual win. Same dopamine, same reward signal, same pull to try again. Slot machines are programmed to show near misses more frequently than pure random chance would produce. It's not a coincidence, it's a feature. Listen to the room around you. Every win comes with lights, sounds, and a little celebration. Every loss is completely silent. You are surrounded by the sound of winning while the reality of losing happens in total quiet. The casino controls what your ears tell your brain about what's actually going on in that room. And when you sat down at the table, you exchanged your cash for chips. That felt like a practical detail. It wasn't. Chips don't feel like money. They're light, plastic, abstract. It's significantly easier to slide a $100 chip across a table than to hand over 5 $20 bills. The psychological distance between a chip and real money is worth billions to this industry every single year. Now look at the building itself. Casino floors are deliberately designed as labyrinths. There is no clear path from the entrance to the exit. Tables and machines are arranged so that getting anywhere, the bathroom, the restaurant, the exit, means walking past more games. Every step is another opportunity to stop and play. The ATM is easy to find. The exit is not. The signs pointing to the games are large and well lit. The signs pointing outside are smaller and harder to spot. This is not a design oversight. This is the design. The carpets in casinos are famously ugly. Loud patterns, clashing colors, visually overwhelming. That's intentional. Ugly carpets make you look up, not down. Up at the lights, the tables, the action, not at your feet, not at the floor, not toward the door. The dealers are warm and friendly. They learn your name quickly. They congratulate your wins and commiserate with your losses. They make you feel like you're among people who are rooting for you. A comfortable player is a player who stays, and staying is all the casino needs from you. You find the exit, you push through the doors, and the air outside is different. Cooler, quieter, real. You stand in the parking lot for a moment before walking to your car. $200 gone. You're not sure if you were in there 2 hours or 4. You genuinely cannot tell. Here's what actually happened tonight. You didn't lose because you played the wrong numbers. You didn't lose because of bad luck. You lost because every single element of that building, the layout, the lighting, the sounds, the free drinks, the chips, the carpet, the dealer, the location of the ATM, was designed by people who have studied human psychology for decades. They know how you think. They built the room around it. The casino is not evil. It is a business. A very well-designed, very well-funded, extremely sophisticated business. The difference between a casino and most businesses is simple. Most businesses sell you something and you leave satisfied. The casino sells you the feeling that you might win, while making sure that over time, statistically, you won't. Now you know about the house edge. You know why there are no clocks and no windows. You know what the free drink is actually for. You know what a near miss does to your brain. You know why chips don't feel like money and why the exit is hard to find. Does that mean you should never walk into a casino? That's your decision. Some people go with a hard limit, hit it, and leave. That's a different game entirely. But most people walk in the way you walked in tonight, with a feeling and a number and no plan for when the number is gone. You sit in your car for a moment before starting the engine. You think about that first spin, red. The feeling that tonight was yours. That feeling was real. It was also the first move in a game that was decided before you sat down. You just didn't know the rules. Now you do. If you want to keep understanding how the systems around you actually work, subscribe. Every week, Kai breaks down one more thing they never explain to you. See you next time.